Good morning, beautiful souls. It is Elizabeth Bratcher, Psychic Medium, and I'm here to do your daily reading for the 28th of May. So the reason why we do the daily reading, it's just a little bit of insight and guidance. A little bit of insight and guidance around the energy of the day. And what it'll generally do is pick up on the bigger picture as well. So what you'll find is on a day-to-day basis, the cards will resonate, or they should resonate with each other. And it's telling that continuing story. So it's just a little bit of a check-in for each day, okay? So how it works is I'm going to pull out 3 cards, and all you need to do is just take a breath and just let your energy take you to where you're drawn. Don't think about it too much. Let your intuition tell you where you go. And so you may be drawn to more than one card, and that is totally fine as well. And yeah, to take both. If you're drawn to more than one, take both. Take both. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 cards randomly out of the deck. I don't know what they are. It's number 1, number 2, and number 3 today. Beautiful. So just take a breath, take a moment, and just see. Is your energy drawn to number 1, number 2, or number 3? Perfect. All right, so I'll pop these out of the way for a moment. And let's see what number 1. Growth. That's a nice card. I'm using my beta deck, guys, and so what that basically means is it's a deck I've created, and I haven't had it professionally printed yet because I want to play with it for a few weeks and to see if there's any changes I want to make. So please excuse the colour. It will improve shortly. All right, let's see what else wants to come out. Crossroads and the bigger picture. All right, so number 1, the growth card. It's about self-awareness, it's about opportunity, and it's about potential. It's about really kind of bringing home into your point of awareness that this is a time of growth around you, okay? And, it's always a choice when we have growth, so we can sit back and we can do nothing, absolutely. But we've learnt a lot over the last few weeks, okay? And it doesn't matter in which way, shape or form that's come in. I feel that number 1, if you're drawn to this card, you are one of those people that has taken the time to learn and to reflect a little bit, and so you've got that beautiful growth card that's come through that's showing that you're creating opportunity. And yeah, okay, I always giggle to myself because I see the cards but read off the first one and then come to the second one. I want to say that you're hitting crossroads. As I said, it's a choice, it's a decision of which direction that you want to take, okay? And so what they're asking today is look at the bigger picture, all right? And so when we're looking at the bigger picture, it means that we're looking long term. We're looking beyond self and moments in this moment. We're looking at what is that bigger picture. And the thing around it is number 1, when this comes in, this growth that's here, this direction, these decisions, these choices, I do feel like there is effort involved. I don't feel like it's something we can just go, oh yeah, sweet, I'll change direction and off we go, because they're asking you to look at the bigger picture. And so what work needs to be put in today, what sacrifice needs to be made, what price, so to speak, do we need to pay at this point in time to have that investment come to fruition later? All right, and so number 1, the general energy of the message here today is with the decisions and the choices that you're making around yourself at the moment. Choose the one that's going to have the bigger outcome for the bigger picture. It's going to mean more hard work now. It may mean things are delayed, but it's also going to mean that your outcome is going to provide much better security, happiness, and growth. Okay? So yeah, just a little bit of food for thought for you guys for number 1. All right, so let's pop those 2 over back into the deck. Number 1 can live over here for a minute, and let's see what number 2 is. Completions. Okay, one door closes and another opens, and this is the completions card. So there's another card that reflects through this deck here, but there's 2 very distinct energies. This one is about completions that weren't necessarily a choice, or, perhaps were a choice and brought about a lot of change that was shocking to self, shocking to some, all of that kind of energy that's there. But as I always say, with destruction becomes an opportunity to rebuild as well. So, as one door closes, another opens. So there's a transformation and frustration. All right. So as I said, the completions card is that bigger energy, which makes sense why the frustrations card is going to join it as well. So you've got the transformation card here, and unfortunately this is one of the more dodgier printed cards. I need to correct it a little bit, but it's a beautiful little seedling that grows all the way up into a sunflower. And so it's, blossoming into true self. And so what's number 2, what the energy wants you to know today is that things that have happened around you recently that haven't necessarily been by choice or have been a little bit heavier, you know, they're going to give you an opportunity. There's something better that's going to come off the back of it. That's an acknowledgement, you know, that it is a frustrating time, and frustration is born of so many different emotions, you know, and so it's that kind of feeling. They want to acknowledge that it's okay that these feelings are there, but still allow this transformation to come through. So I'm feeling I want to say bigger picture, even though it's number one, but a bigger picture for energy coming into you today is what I want to say around it. Okay, it's almost like I feel like I'm coming up to you and giving you a hug and saying, hey, it's all good, you've got this. And the moments that have happened to you that have been a little bit harder, I promise are going to pay off. Okay, that's the energy that I sit with when I get these cards. So number two, that's what I want to leave you with today. All right, let's put these back in the deck and see what our final card wants to say for the day. Standing strong. You got this. You got this. All right, let's have a look and see what else the energy wants to throw with number three today. External conflict. And I forgot to put my phone on silent. Sorry, guys. And unity, love, relationships, and trust. All right. So number three, let me feel this. Standing strong, conflict caused by love. All right. So, guys, what I want to say to you on number three is this. All right, so I want to say to you, number three, stand strong. Okay, you've got this. And so what it's showing is that there's external conflict that's here, and then you've got the unity card. And so what I want to say to you, the energy around that is I do feel that there has been some pressure on relationships. Okay, and I do feel that this card very specifically talks about relationships. It's not necessarily that reflection on self-love. I don't ever want to kind of write that off, but I do feel that this is more of a focus on relationships. So what I want to say to you, number three, the external conflict, you know, for me, as I said, it's pressure, it's coming in, and for the energy very much shows that this is about to release, okay? It's about to release, and to be really mindful about what you're letting in on relationships that really doesn't need to be there, you know, to somebody else's opinion or to somebody else's action, somebody else's thoughts, all of that kind of energy really deserve a place in the relationship to cause a conflict, to cause a feeling of disharmony, you know. Just, yeah, have a think about that. And, you know, we talk about relationships, and so this also covers friendships and all of those kind of bits and pieces too. Remember that we're reading for lots of people today, and so always take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, okay? But I want to say, just be really mindful of letting outside influences step in on your relationships. Be really strong with what you know the truth to be, okay? Don't let this external stuff come in and cause problems, and if you don't, you're going to have a nice harmony that's there. So if there's a disharmony that's going to release, if you check this, okay? And if everything's sweet, it's a warning to not let this happen. All right, so guys, that's what I have for you today. So let's just do a very quick reflection back over. So number three was the Stand Strong card. Number two was the Completions, and number three was the Growth card, okay? So thank you very much for joining me today for your daily read. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you being here. On Sunday, you'll find the weekly tarot reads, and on the 1st of each month, you'll find the in-depth monthly tarot reads as well. So it'd be really great to have you here and join me for the live feeds as well. So have a great day, people. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care and enjoy this beautiful day.